Hello creatives, welcome to Artist Star. My name is Beth and I'm here at the gallery with a general tarot reading. This is an ongoing Cards of Truth series for the entire 52 card deck. Here is a chart to find your birth card. I've already cleared the cards and spent time meditating on my shooting star spread. I'm using the Cards of Truth deck for the overall starting point and then clarifying with the Ethereal Visions deck. I chose this deck because it has an artist card added into the major arcana. I'll close with a message from Spirit with the Soul's Journey lesson cards. If you'd like to know more about today's card, please pause the video and read the description box below. Okay, I'm going to adjust the camera now so that you can see the card spread for today. This is a reading for all King of Diamonds birth cards. This is the shooting star spread. It's a 3-card spread about unblocking or heightening your creative flow. I like to take cards that spring from the deck while shuffling, and that can take a while, so I've already done that and laid out the cards. There's no wrong way to choose cards, that's just what works for me. So the first row here represents your inner and outer resources, like the South Node position in the Cards of Truth birth chart. Easily accessible because it's what you bring with you from past lives. However, there is a possibility it's so easy it's taken for granted. The second row is about tapping into what motivates you. Here it reflects the North Node positions in a Cards of Truth birth chart, as it will naturally assist in your soul's full potential. And the third row is what Source would like to share as guidance, pure and simple. All right, so let's take a look at the first row. And here we have the Two of Hearts, which is all about connecting to what works for you, what you love, what you want, all of that, which is interesting because it also relates to the Six of Cups, which is the first inner resource tarot card that we have here. It's all about connecting to whatever it was that pleased you in a past, right? When you were children, or something that's very accessible. So it makes sense that this would be here in your South Node representation. And then, interestingly here, though, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, and she's in reverse. So for this is about prosperity and well-being and freedom. So if this is blocked for you, if this energy is still in your subconscious somewhere, it might mean that you need maybe to get in touch with the feminine side, is the way it struck me when I was laying out the cards. It felt like a lot of masculine energy in this next card, the King of Wands, a lot of young energy in the Six of Cups, bringing with you, delving into what would work for you there. And the same with the Two of Hearts. They're smaller connections. So this seems like in the past, maybe digging up something that you're relating to as a child, or you're the beginnings of your creative influences. So might want to check back with that to understand whatever it is that's being blocked with the Queen of Pentacles here in reverse. But then we have the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is all about honesty and action, and he's the doer. He's for the people, and he's lucky and forthright and clear. So it tells me that your masculine side is very there for you, very apparent, very clean, very clear-cut, as it would be for a King of Diamonds. The trouble, I think, is possibly looking at things in too of a masculine way. It's needing to get in touch with that yin quality. And it makes sense when you look down here at what will be the motivator for you, because the Nine of Clubs, interestingly, is the card that represents the North Node in the cards of truth. So, yeah, 9 is the North Node card, which is this row. So that's important, number one. I think you're getting an extra bonus reading here because Source is definitely saying that this just got taken up a notch. So we have the Four of Wands as a motivator. And the Four of Wands is kind of a motivating force for having shelter. It's peace and contentment. It's a want for such things. And it's about having that in a small amount, but what you're looking for here is a larger amount. That is your motivating force. And I say that because of this card and the next one as well, but the Lovers is the ultimate connector. It's the connecting to whatever it is that really floats your boat. It is the tip top of the connecting with what you want, what you seek, what's going to satisfy. It's the, gosh, you just can't say it enough. It is what works. It is joy, inner and outer joy, and which is the world, right? Here's the world. This as a motivator. This is success in all things, desires to achieve completion. It's help from outer influences. So you as a King of Diamonds would strive to do great things, bigger things, larger things. And so it doesn't surprise me really that this would be your motivator to succeed more. But however, it is missing that one thing of that yin quality of the reversed Queen of Pentacles up here. So I'm still looking at that as I'm reading down through this, as I'm laying out the cards. And it occurs to me with this next row of what Source would share with you, the Four of Spades, which is a very grounded, beautiful card to get here because it's mental and physical connections with whatever it is that you need to be living a happy and healthy life. Not so much the happiness as just being mentally prepared for life, because hearts are the emotions and spades are all about mental health. So it's having all your ducks in a row up there, I suppose. Which is interesting because the next card we get that Source would share with you is the Strength card. Now the Strength card is all about an inner balance, right? Balance, inner balance, knowingness to act compassionately, right? It's knowing your own strengths. It's being able to access those strengths and using, mind over matter maybe, but more like learning how to achieve what you want to achieve with a gentleness, with that compassion. Not so much a physical force, but mental strength. So again, it harkens back to having that stability, which again is interesting because we get the Two of Wands in reverse. So this is another stuck energy. And this is all about someone who is surveying the next possibility. It's saying that you've achieved what you wanted to on a smaller level, right? On a smaller note, here and here. It's what you have. You're satisfied with it so far, but it's just not enough for you yet. So Source is telling you that that is connected to the yin energy as well. It's a softening. It's a, I've achieved, now it's time to move on to the next best thing. And I really, 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 really want to attain something new. So that's what that is. And then, you know what? It goes right into the Three of Wands. So it goes from the Two of Wands right into the Three of Wands. Now, this is saying it's an enterprising nature. It's knowledge. It's practical knowledge, really. And it's, you've decided where to go, how to get there, and you're just summing up the last details of how to get there. So Source says you are on the right path to doing that by checking in with your inner strengths and making sure that you're in a good place, balanced, right? We need to write this yin quality here because there's a lot of masculine energy that would really benefit from looking at things from a softer, more gentle point of view. So North Node qualities, I love this, that you get this here, and the connectivity and checking back in with childhood or the beginnings of creativity to figure out how to move forward with this, because it's there. It's saying that you already have it. It's saying that it's there for you. You just need to tap into it, and that this is the key, or one of the keys, as to how to get there. So contemplation, exploration, figuring it out, and maybe going back in time a little bit to see it. Okay, so the final card that Source guides me to is found by moving my pendulum across the Soul's Journey spread out deck. And that can take a while too, so to save time, I've already done that as well. And it is humor. I had to laugh when I pulled it because it says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life, which is exactly what Source is telling you to do here with getting in touch with your feminine side, to revisit your childhood, to find the humor in the journey, that not to take it so seriously because you're going to get there. You always do. It's just a matter of figuring out where you want to go next, and that is by revisiting. So yes, finding the humor. Yep, I'm going to put that right here and right in the middle to connect everything. Well, I hope all of you King of Diamonds out there found this interesting and helpful. And oh, I forgot, I wanted to mention as well that the King of Diamonds has the Four of Spades on your Saturn placement in your chart. And Saturn, a little bit about Saturn. Saturn is about elimination, and it's about fulfillment to the path. It's a destruction, an elimination, if you will, of what's not working for you. So Source is also saying to let go of, the stuff that's holding you down and bring in the humor of things. And really, this is a beautiful spread, and I hope it meant something to you. But if you're not a King of Diamonds, check your chart, your birth chart, to see if you have a King of Diamonds there in a placement. If it's present, you can contemplate this reading with that placement in mind. Happy creating! So creative, stay true to your uniqueness on your creative path, and I hope this gave you some food for thought. Please subscribe and hit that like button. It means a lot to me and my soul and life purpose. Thank you.